What up, Dokkanners? I come bearing even more good news. Outside of the free stones that we're already getting for social media, we are getting even more stones courtesy of another set of thank you rewards. So this is exactly as I had predicted things are going to be playing out. We received a thank you reward for just being awesome. Thank you for the passionate support. We've decided to give you another 30 dragon stones. So this is very obviously to make up for the stones that we didn't get for the same sort of rewards that JP received on their side during the 8-year anniversary. If you guys may recall, I made several videos talking about how JP received their top grossing stones at about 30 stones. The top grossing stones actually gave them 30, and then they received another 100 for hitting top grossing in both the Apple and the Android store. For global, things were a little bit different. We received top grossing, but we only hit top grossing in 7 regions or 9 regions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 7 would be 63. That would be the ideal amount of stones that they would give us. But they elected to instead round way up, all the way up. And they gave us 100 stones here. That way, the remaining 30 could be given through some other premise. And in this case, it's just thank you for being awesome, because we very clearly did not hit #1 in Android, which is not a bad thing. Android is just an oversaturated market with tons of different apps. It's very difficult to do well there now, especially given that this game has been around for 9 years. You could understand that things might not necessarily play the same as it used to maybe in year 3 or year 4. So regardless, we are getting 30 dragon stones. We are getting potential orbs for both STR and physical, because Spirit Bomb Z, Spirit Bomb GT use those. So if you guys are missing some orbs, they're going to give you more. I myself am always starving for STR orbs. That seems to be the #1 problem for me. I'm always missing STR orbs, so I will gladly take that. And we are earning 8 Elder KAIS, which is great. For some of you guys who might be lacking on some KAIS because of all the new summons that have happened during this anniversary, maybe you've got a ton of different characters that you just can't boost up, because a lot of the characters are not able to have their super attacks fully boosted throughout the celebration. So you're going to be needing a lot of KAIS, as you might have seen in my Kai breakdown video. So 8 more KAIS will definitely help and alleviate some of that stress. So that's good. And I know some of you guys have been asking recently, Toon, where is that premium friend summon? It hasn't happened yet. Remember when I said in that video that it only happened towards the end of the celebration. So if there's a chance that Global gets that, it's more than likely going to happen during part 3. So at the moment, since this is still towards the end of part 1, we're not there yet. So just keep that in mind. And also, there has been some confusion about the growth badges over on the far right of the Baba Shop. Let me take a look at that for a second and show you what I'm referring to. I've made several videos about this throughout the weeks when we had this during the countdown missions, but this is effectively done. Don't worry about this. Unfortunately, don't worry about it, because you will not be able to access any more of these. Once you've spent a total of 60 growth badges, there will no longer be any way that you can actually pick up anything from this shop as of right now. If they decide to change something in the future, and maybe in part 2 or part 3 of the 8-year they decide to give us more growth badges, then perhaps we can get more of these rewards. But right now, it's not happening. So just get that out of your mind. I know it sucks. I mean, for me personally, it's very triggering to see that there's something in the store that I cannot buy, especially that it's stones. It's very bothersome, but there's just nothing that we can do about it. So hopefully that clears up any confusion regarding that. But hey, 30 stones, right? So just recently I made a video about the social media campaigns. We had 2 of those. One was last week, that was 10 stones. One is going on this week, that's another 10 stones. Once that's done, we will get it probably around the 20th of July. And now we're getting 30 more stones. So, I mean, just between social media and the thank you stuff, we've literally received 150 dragon stones. That's pretty good. And we're just in part 1. There could be more stuff coming up in part 2. There could be more rewards, more campaigns and things like that happening. So, hey, you want to add more to your stone total? Feel free. I don't know if we want to go too crazy with like another 150. That's probably not going to happen. But if I were to guess, probably, between social medias and whatnot, I could probably imagine we get maybe like 60 more stones across the next 2 parts, which is still pretty great because it's all free. I mean, why complain, right? There you have it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments with those extra 30 dragon stones and KAIS and orbs that you picked up. Did you decide to go back in and summon, or are you saving for part 2? Are you saving for worldwide? Are you saving for Kale? I mean, hey, there's no shame if you're a Kale fan, speak up. So let me know what these stones are going to be used for, what your stone total is at the moment. Let me know how many summons have been so far. Let me know all of that and more in the comments down below. Just say hi. I mean, if you don't have anything to say, you can just stop by and say hi. Or you know what? Drop a lyric or drop a roast or something. Just work in the word tune somewhere. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.